Hi. So this morning in Utah, we had a 5.7 earthquake here in the Salt Lake Valley. That was fun, as if being quarantined for a scary virus was not enough. We all got to be awakened with our very world shaking. So I'm checking in to see how you're doing. If you follow me on Facebook, you know that I've pretty much just tipped over the edge into utter delirium. Everything is hilarious in my world right now. And truly, that is how I respond to situations where it's heightened emotions and I can sense that there's a lot of grief or fear in the air. I usually respond by tapping into my giggles. I was the kid that used to get in trouble at church when I was a little girl and went to church because I would giggle in church because the energy in church would be so solemn and intense that my inner joy just would bubble out. So that's still a thing. I'm still laughing at inappropriate times over inappropriate things. And I've got messages coming in from private sources that are scolding me for making fun of things that should be reverent. So, yeah, that's happening. Anyway, I wanted to just touch base with you as we continue to experience all of these new things. And oh my gosh, are you just loving the memes that are going around? Oh, I think they're hilarious. I could spend all day and have so far spend all day just scrolling through all of my social media feeds that are going so fast and looking at all of the representation of people's sense of humor and how it's just lighting up the world. That's my experience. I like it when people choose to use sarcasm to lighten the energy rather than use it as a weapon to wound. So it is totally tapping into my inner sarcastic Sally. And she is just running rampantly, quietly behind the scenes. Every once in a while, I'll drop something sarcastic into the well of consciousness that's out there. But that's how I'm choosing to cope with what's going on around the world today and specifically here in Utah. And I'm curious what's going on for where you are and how are you remaining positive? How are you choosing to lighten your energy? And what are you doing to keep your spirits up, especially in the areas that are super quarantined? What are you doing to keep your personal state of mind positive? Because that's what's important right now. I've been shown that this illness that is sweeping the world is more about choosing your mindset and your state of being than it is about your actual physicality. And that if you're vibrating high enough, the illness won't be able to land with you. So my invitation to you today is to look at what are the things that you are focusing on. And I know that I'm a broken record and that if you've watched all of these videos, that's what it boils down to in every one of these videos. What are you focusing on? Are you choosing to focus on light and happy? Because that's where the magic is, my friends. And I'll tell you, I'm sitting here in the grocery store parking lot. I want to make chicken soup, but I wanted chicken on the bone and I didn't have any chicken on the bone at home. So I came to the grocery store to get some chicken on the bone. The shelves are still empty here, but the stockers are working like crazy to shelve the food. The paper goods are still mostly empty. They've got a shipment of paper towel that's come in, so there's paper towel here now. But as I'm sitting here, I'm looking at the clouds rolling by. It's a cloudy, rainy day here in Utah. It seems like the weather is responding to all of the energy in the world. But there's still blue peeking through the skies, and there's a breeze. But I'm noticing right outside my car here, there's a tree, and the green buds on the tree are opening. Spring is here. The spring equinox is this weekend. We're celebrating the return of the light. the growing light. No, that's not coronavirus. That's a gluten response, just so you know. One of my daughters this morning said, I think that the three of us here in this house are super desensitized to anyone's coughing, and we don't overreact because you've been coughing for years, Angie. And it's true. I started coughing in 2007 when I got West Nile virus, and I just have never stopped. And then it intensified a couple years ago, and I discovered that I have gluten intolerance, which causes my throat to be irritated, and then I cough. Now ask me if I've stopped eating gluten. No, we had Kodiak pancakes for breakfast this morning. So it's totally my own doing. And my invitation to you is to do whatever it takes to lighten your energy, because that's what's needed now. And reach out if you have any questions. I would love to hear, so comment below. I'd love to hear what you're doing to keep your positive energy up. What are you focusing on? How are you going through? What's your intention for going through this period of quarantine? What are you doing in your homes to keep you and your family light? I'd love to hear that, so post that below. And then if you need support, reach out to me. Private message me. If you have my phone number, you can text me. I would love to be of support to you. If you need something official, if you need to do a full-time session, then I am offering quarantine specials on the work that I do on a sliding scale to be of service to you if you feel like you need deeper support than just a quick answer question through text or email. So I'm sending you lots of love, and I'm reminding you to giggle as much as possible. We'll talk soon. Mwah! Create yourself a beautiful day. Bye-bye.